Hi, this is Matt Johnson. I'm an attorney at Devine, Millimet and counsel to the New Hampshire Realtors. Today I'm putting together a video on how to address issues coming up with the COVID-19 pandemic. If you have other topics of concern or you think are important, please send me an email through the legal resource line and we will respond. The first video is about showings, and yes, you can conduct showings. They can go forward, but you need to follow appropriate guidelines. In particular, please pay attention to any and all guidance from the CDC and check their website regularly as they continue to update their information, particularly relative to whether masks are appropriate, as they are still deciding. You also need to communicate with your seller. If at all possible, have your seller consider doing a virtual showing. There are significant technologies that can be used to do the showing virtually. If the seller does want to do an actual showing, it's okay for the seller to require only pre-approved buyers to come see the house, although make sure that that rule applies to everybody, or else you could risk a Fair Housing Act violation. Likewise, it is also okay to make sure any potential buyers don't have any signs of or symptoms of the disease, and you can ask those types of questions, but again, make sure and ask all potential buyers and not just select ones. With respect to the practical aspects of the showing, you should consider wiping down all surfaces, especially doorknobs and the like. You should probably open the doors that people may go through so as to avoid people having to touch surfaces. Make sure people wash their hands or use hand sanitizer both before and after. It'd be a good idea to have shoes taken off or booties put on. Please make sure and follow all the social distancing guidelines so that everybody stays at least 6 feet away from each other. And to help with that, please make sure only essential people are at the showing, no extra family members coming to the showing. Once the showing is completed, you should also wipe down the doorknobs and the house as well, and leave it as the way you left it. And finally, do not lose sight of making sure and talking to the seller to make sure the seller is not experiencing any symptoms, or you may be concerned that they may have the disease, because if they do, then you should not do a showing under any circumstances. And likewise, and finally, you should also continually monitor your health if you're going to be out and about. Take your temperature on a regular basis and make sure you're not exhibiting any signs. And if you are, you need to follow guidelines to self-quarantine yourself, and please do not do the showing. We will get through all of this. I hope you stay safe and stay tuned for more videos.